Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since the last time I uploaded actually, but I wanted to take some time to prepare myself to take this next step, which I'm taking right now. And I was actually in a really bad period and before, like 3 months ago, with depression, and that's why I'm making this video because I feel that right now I'm a lot better. I feel confident, I feel fine, ready to start again, and that's why I wanted to give you guys some tips on how maybe you can also deal with your depression. So to start this video, I want to start with my story so you can relate yourself to me in a certain way. I was living in Panama for 20 years of my life, and when I was 20 years old, of course, I had the chance to come here to live in Italy. It was an amazing experience. I can say it is an amazing experience, and so far, it was good until like a year. It was all fun, all jokes, but then when you start to pay attention to the fact that you don't know the culture, that you don't know people, that the language and so many other things, it's difficult to find a partner, and you get into so many different problems that I went into a really deep depression. Actually, I was in my room all day. I didn't want it to go out. I didn't understand people. I didn't It was hard for me to get a connection with anybody in general, because even with my family here at home, I haven't lived with them before, so it was a little bit weird to be in a place without your parents, without your friends from your entire life, and it is still weird actually, but I think I'm ready to keep going on. So now that you know a little bit of my story, I am going to tell you these three tips that I think are going to help you a lot to deal with depression. The first one of these three tips is to have an stoic mentality. Okay, so to have an stoic mentality, what does it mean? It means that you're going to focus on the things that you can control, and you're going to stop focusing on externals, things that you cannot control. So things that you can control is the way you perceive things, is the way you understand things that happen, and the things that you cannot control are the external things in the world. Oh, why does this person doesn't like me? Oh, why does they look at me like that? Or any kind of I don't want to say stupid problem, but any kind of issue that comes from an external thing that you cannot control. But if you actually take the time to sit down and analyze it, you will understand that focusing on externals will not take you far in anything in life. The only thing that you should focus on is on yourself. So practicing the stoic mentality is going to give you the basics of getting out of depression. It's not everything, but it's going to give you the basics. So let's start working more in you focusing in the things that you can control. If something doesn't go your way, instead of maybe getting mad, maybe getting anxious, maybe getting depressed, what I want you is to switch how you perceive the thing that didn't went well. Instead of maybe thinking, oh, this didn't happen because I suck, you're going to change it to, oh, this happened because I need to learn about this, and I need to step up my game to be able to go over that wall that is blocking me wherever I want to go. And then the second thing that you're going to concentrate on to avoid getting into depression, if that you have to understand the 5 levels of attachment. Okay, the 5 levels of attachments are the true self, then the preference, then the identity, the internalization, and the fanatism. So there is a book about this that you can read. I really recommend it. It's called, that's the name, the 5 levels of attachment. But what this basically means is that everything that makes you feel a certain way depends on how attached you are to that thing. So let me explain it the same way they do in the book. Imagine if you're going to watch a football a football match between two teams. If you're in level 1 of attachment, you could see the football match and you don't care about who wins, you don't care about what happens, you just enjoy the game and then you leave and continue with your life. If you are in preference, you now want one team to win. So how you feel is actually dependent on what team wins and what team doesn't. But anyway, it doesn't change much of your life. So the game finishes, maybe you say, oh, I wanted my team to win, but they didn't, and you keep moving on with your life. The third one is identity. When you feel identified with one of the teams, now you take it a little bit more personal. Then it actually, the match ends and you go out and you go to a bar, maybe to talk with 2 3 people about how the game went, and that you're upset that your team didn't win, or that you're so happy that your team won. So it starts to affect your personal life. The fourth one is internalization, when that identity is now internalized. So you maybe have now the logo of your team in your phone, you have a poster at your house, you have different things that show that you have internalized this team as maybe part of yourself, or part of something that really affects the decisions that you take in life and your daily mood. And the last one is fanaticism. I don't think I need to explain fanaticism. That's this basically the extreme of the spectrum. So what I need you to analyze: first, stoic mentality; second, I want you to, everything that goes bad or goes well, it doesn't matter. You have to analyze in which of these 5 places are you. Why is it affecting you so much? And then what I want you to try to do is to try to reduce the amount of attachment you have to that thing. It will take time, but the first thing that you have to do is recognize it. Once you recognize it, you can change it. It will take time, like I say, every day, maybe. When applying this stoic mentality, first, this thing happened. Okay, it doesn't happen because I suck, it happened because I have to learn. And why do I feel so bad? Okay, I see that I take it too personal, so I will stop taking it less personal. I will just let it fly by. And that's the second step. And the third step is focusing on your life, focusing on daily goals, and having your mind busy in something. Because if you let your mind think the entire day, not doing or nothing, you will of course get depressed. But if you have like daily goals, daily things that you have to complete every day, it will start to improve your life. And if you're improving your life, attaching less to the things that make you feel bad, and using an stoic mentality, it is pretty sure that you will get out of the hole of depression, because you will start to get to take more action, and you will start to have less time to think about the things that make you depressed. And whenever something goes bad, you will start to see why it went bad in a different way, and you will understand what level of attachment you have to that thing. So these are my 3 steps to get out of depression. Of course, if you have a kind of clinical depression that you need to take pills, you will have to go search for professional help. But this is just an advice that worked for me personally, and I wanted to share with you guys. So this is the video. Remember to like and share the video, and subscribe to my page for more, because I will be uploading a lot more. I have been reading a lot. In fact, you can check out my social media below. I upload every time I read a new book and things. I have over 70 hours in Audible right now. Still trying to learn more so I can teach you guys. And I hope you appreciate this advice. See you in the next one.